Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. In this video we are going to be talking clones, not just one clone. We're going to be talking about two different clones of the DE10 Nano board, the board that is used in the MiSTerFPGA project. Now I'm generally just going to read over some tweets, but there's been some good information that's come to light. You guys seem to like watching these videos, and you know what guys, I like making videos, so I'm kind of rushed for time. So if I do slip up on any words, I'm not going to edit it out or anything. It is just going to be a raw video. We're going to look at some tweets. I strongly suggest you follow any accounts that I show in here. It's only going to be a couple: TakiClone and TZMWX. It's worth following these guys over on Twitter if you want to stay up to date. If not, then yeah man, I like it when you watch videos on my channel and me going through this stuff. Anyway guys, enough of the waffle, let's get on with this. So TakiClone says, my co-founder came through with some clutch negotiations this week. We secured an early delivery window for the FPGA used in the $99 MiSTerFPGA board. If everything goes according to schedule, we should be looking at an end of June, first week of July launch. Pretty exciting. You know what? That is exciting. Wow. Okay. I mean, we've got various projects that are out there in different stages of development. Taki comes on. I know it's MiSTer's already been out. It is not exactly a new project, but wow, that is a quick timeline. If I'm not mistaken, it was around a month ago where Taki just appeared on the scene out of the blue and said, guess what guys, I'm making a MiSTer clone. And the fact that we may be getting it at the end of this very month or early next month, it is amazing. Now, speaking historically of Taki, previously he said, oh, I may be getting something like early June or at the end of May, and he got it early at the end of May. So looking at that, we may get it earlier rather than later, but I guess time will tell, right? Again, that's just speculation there. Let's move over to the next tweet, and this one's really interesting. I got back the latest revision of the kart console today, and I did some renders on Blender to check it out. It looks like fire. I can't wait to be able to show it. This is an updated view of the rear ports. Okay, that's one or two. We'll have a look at the other one after. And if you want to have a look here, USB-C power supply. Then we've got two USB ports, HDMI, VGA, 3.5 jack, a Toslink, and an Ethernet. Right, okay, let's now have a look at the follow-up tweet to this, right? So this is the second of the two, right? I had to move some video, let's make sure, yeah, it's the second of the two, right? I had to move some video ports from the back to limit the overall thickness. They will probably end up in a side panel if they aren't completely removed. This current version needs some minor revisions after the holiday. After that, I need to finish up the handheld design. And guys, you know what? That's what I'm rooting for. The handheld is what I'm most looking forward to. Don't get me wrong, I'm looking forward to the other stuff as well, but man, I need that handheld. Okay, so let's have a look at the question here. Is the picture upside down? It is weird to see HDMI like that. What about front IOs? Thanks. 2 populated snack ports and 2 USB-A ports. Guys, I've got my GPD Win devices. They're like that. The HDMI port, everything just feels upside down, but it's a non-issue, guys. You just simply turn your HDMI cable or whatever it is over, right? But anyway, let's have a look at the next tweet. Right, okay. Right, here are my current impressions of the almost complete finished 3D models. Flagship, just incredible. I'm blown away by how good it looks. 10 out of 10. Mainstream, super sleek and timeless. It needs minor work on venting holes. 9.5 out of 10. Budget, 12 out of 10. Okay, let's now move over to the next one. Right, okay, so this one here where Future Robot Daltanius asks, any chance of built-in Wi-Fi and 2.4 gigahertz or BT wireless for controllers, or Bluetooth wireless for controllers, right? And nice answer from Taki, only with a dongle. We need to keep the cost down on this one. Okay, so that makes sense, right? I mean, I'm quite happy sticking a dongle in there. I've got a Wi-Fi dongle to run Update Tool, and I've got a Bluetooth dongle, and the only thing I use on that Bluetooth dongle is a Nintendo Switch Online, an NSL controller when I'm using the N64 core, right? It's not the best controller, but it's a decent enough controller, and I enjoy playing with it. Right, okay, let's now, okay, so this is really interesting, right? So TZMWX. So if you're unaware of this person, this is the person that's working on a handheld Saturn console. They've made very, very good progress on it. And most recently, they've worked on a Saturn cart, which you can use on actual Saturn hardware, and it negates the requirement of using actual Saturn discs. It's blown up the retro scene by storm. It's very, very well priced, like $60 or $70. And it pretty much plays the vast majority of the games, at least all the heavy hitters. And there's a few games that don't work, but overall it's amazing. Everyone that I know has it, has bought it, thinks it is just absolutely swell. But let's read this translated tweet now, right? The QMtech MiSTerFPGA board I have can increase the memory score by more than 5%. This memory stick, using chips from different batches, has a score of 138 on DE10 Nano and 147 on the QMtech, I guess the clone that he's using, right? Good stuff. Another two memory modules are running at 145 and 146 in DE10 Nano and can easily reach 150 after switching to QMtech. The test software will directly reach 160 above 150 and cannot test step by step from 151 to 512 to, okay, so I think that's a typo there. That's supposed to be 151, 152, 153. So the actual highest frequency cannot be determined. Right, okay, and let's have a look at this final tweet before just discussing some stuff and ending this video. And another tweet here: QMtech's MiSTer was used for 2 days. Because the I/O boards are different from DE10 Nano, it can only be used with USB hub plus HDMI. In addition, a small screen made for DE10 was used for testing. The two GPIO ports are on one side. Testing the same 128M at GPIO 0 port is much faster than DE10. There will be a memory chip version of the same size soon, and I will buy one to use as a handheld game console. Then, okay, interesting. Let's have a look at these pictures before we go on there. One thing to kind of just say here: it's a shame that existing hubs won't work with this. Unlike Taki's one. Taki's one works with existing accessories and boards out there. So that's interesting. Okay, we can kind of see that. That's the MemTest thing running. Let's have a look at the images here on the final one. Okay, what's here? I do like the guy. I do like the stuff this guy does, man. It's very, very nice. Let me just put that down so it doesn't interfere too much. Okay, that's the Saturn core running, right? Amazing stuff. Absolutely brilliant, right? Love this stuff. So let's now go over. Okay, so that's the screen he's using. Imagine that mounting on a MiSTer. You've kind of got a semi-handheld MiSTer, right? Okay, and again, some more pictures here. Right, amazing stuff. So guys, that kind of wraps up for the video, right? I'll leave links to both these Twitter accounts, Taki's one and TZMWX. Definitely give them a follow if you're interested in this. Right, clones are coming, guys. When it rains, it pours. Not just one core bot from Taki, but another one as well. So yeah, the future for FPGA gaming is looking awesome. The future for cheaper MiSTer gaming, it's coming along, and it looks like it's coming along nicely. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the end of June where I can first get the Taki one, and maybe down the line I'll pick up one of the QMtech ones as well. But honestly, my priority at the moment is to try and get the Taki one, because that just sounds really, really good, especially looking forward to the handheld one when it comes out. But anyway, guys, look, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry if there's any starters or anything in there. I'm kind of tired and I'm very, very pressed for time, and I wanted to get this video out there. So if you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscription, all that good stuff. Turning on notifications really helps as well. But that's it, guys. Be awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.